it's MJ. So today and for this week, I want to talk about mindset models. So here's the thing, mindset is pretty popular, especially for those of you dabbling with manifesting to change your life. So the question is the energy world and the 3D world unified? So this is a question that many famous sages, scientists, and physicists have pondered. And the answer is yes. Here's the thing. There is an invisible field of energy that we can't see. It's invisible, right? But it is there, and it is unifying with the material world. But it's very different in how we experience it. So the 3D world, or the material world, we experience through our sensory body system, okay? We're in a world that we know that is space and time. But time-space is very different. There is actually no linear time. So we do not experience that world through our sensory system. That's the big difference right there. I'm actually talking about the fourth dimension, where it's pure energy. And that is where we are going to create. But how do we get there? So one of the easiest ways is through meditation. When we meditate, we actually begin to slow down our brain waves. And we begin to move them into the alpha waves, and they can keep getting slower and slower. When that happens, there's actually a coherence between the heart and the mind, and we move out of the 3D world into the fourth dimension, or what we like to call the quantum playing field. And this is where creation occurs. When we enter that state, the conscious mind and unconscious mind actually begin to communicate. You're actually conscious in the unconscious mind. There's a doorway opening there. So that's really neat. Now, how do we know this? Well, this famous guy known as Albert Einstein, his formula E=mc², is about taking matter and bringing it up to the speed of light. And when that happens, it's pure energy. Pure energy means we are no longer in a state of the self or our sensory body system. And so it's a really neat space to be in. So that is my soundbite for today on mindset models. And here's the thing. For my students that are in my online program, it's a 26-week program, The Art of Living Your Best Life Through the Codes of Creation. Module 1 is all about these mindset models, and it's really cool, the things that you learn in that module. So, feel free to go ahead and peruse my website and tap into that, mjkasliner.com. And specifically for that training, you can read all about it. If you're not familiar with meditation, go ahead over to my YouTube channel and click the subscribe button. And I have all sorts of videos to help you on your journey. A lot of them are meditations. Recently, I just did a 30-day challenge of meditations where we began with 1 minute to sit in meditation all the way up on day 30 for 30 minutes. So you don't have to sit for 30 minutes. You can choose whatever time frame you want to sit. All right, my friends, until next time, namaste.